You are live. Hello, everybody. You got to catch the one down below here, so we don't have any echo, 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 echo. Yes. So you got Junkyard D, woohoo! First, then we have number two, and then Buck does it, and then Unfinished Projects. He can assure you that he was first. And who does number two work for? Junkyard D, Ultimate, myself. So who does number two work? A scene in Austin Power movie classic. And there's Engine Light Garage. Hello, Engine Light Garage. Hello there, everyone. Hey, there's Skip's Dark Hollow. Hello, Skip. What the buck is going on in here? Yeah, I have to talk to Tony and see about getting a what the buck shirt. I think that might be pretty cool. I've been well, life happens. So I took a break off of YouTube for a while there. I was shocked when I looked at my last live was April 6th. It was that long ago. I can't believe that. Man, time flies. I mean, it's just flying by. So don't get old. There's Engine Light Garage's link. We're going to take a look at his channel a bit later. Not much later. Hello, Tim Windsor. Hello, everyone in the chat. Yeah, and then we'll take a quick look through all the channels. I see there's a new one up, and then Ty Higgins, Absurd Ty Higgins made it over to 500 mark. I think he was somewhere around. He's at 513 now. Yeah, everyone needs a break from here now and then. Yeah, I didn't even put no videos out, no shorts, no nothing for a while. I thought I'd let's give it a break. I was working a lot of overtime. I was helping friends out. So I thought, well, I got time this weekend, so I'm going to do it. Now, I still got work tomorrow morning, so I'm not going to stay on here for 4 or 5 hours. I'm going to try to kick out of here about two hours. So right around 8 o'clock. Look at this. Unfinished Projects last video was 9 months ago. Yeah, and I still keep climbing, too. You know what? The second video I ever put out, I had a comment on the other day. Somebody was watching it. What's he say? How long you been gone, for God's sake? Oh, wait. Judging by the beard, a loving time. A long time, I think he wanted to say. Hey, there's Slimo. Hello, Slimo. Aussie Buccaneers here. Working on the power washer in the driveway. First thing to happen, lost a little part. Hope it isn't necessary. Well, you find out when you hit the trigger. I was speaking of power washer. I'm out there power washing my Jeep because I had to take it for inspection. It's been sitting up under the trees and all the sap and stuff all over it, right? And I'm power washing. I had my bicycle over by the power washer, right? And I heard this psh. I'm like, what happened? I thought the power washer stopped or something, right? So I finally get done washing. I was going to move the bike out of the way. The tire was flat. Here the tube blew out, just sitting there. So that was the little psh. My goal is 1,000 by December 31st with absolutely no content. Gaining ground, 10 a week. Wow, cool, 10. I'll have to see. Put your link up there, or somebody put his link up. We'll see where he's at. Life got in the way of me YouTubing lately. Yes. Well, like when I was shooting for the 500, boy, I was kicking my butt to get those 500 subscribers. I was putting a video out every day. I was putting a long form video, 3 to 10 minutes out every other day, and then I was putting at least one short, maybe 2 or 3 a day. I did that I did a short a day for almost 2 years, a year and 3/4, something like that. I don't know. But you can see what happens. I got over 1,100 videos, 1,158, I think. And they keep climbing. But Unfinished Project's not a YouTuber. He's always on YouTube, but he's not a YouTuber. Hey, Justin Hill. Hi, Justin. Hey, the Working Man's Garage. Hey, Buck, been a while. Yes, it's been a while. Actually, April 6th was the last time I had a live, believe it or not. Hey, there's John. Hello, Scarlett, the Four-Eyed Cuda. Hello. There's Tim Windsor's link. I wanted to go, wrong one. That's Scarlett. Scarlett's he just gained a couple in 2 days. I wanted to see where Tim was. $6.15. There's Unfinished Projects link. He's not a YouTuber. He's up to 235. Yeah, when I set the live up yesterday, I guess it was, you were at 233. Hello, Jonathan. Hey, hello, Sean. Constitutional Quarter. Thank you, Unfinished Project. Cold beans, Joe. We were worried. Yes, you know what? Sorry, Justin, but time just flies by. Let me tell you. I got a call from JB the other day. He says, "I'm worried. I was worried about you. Didn't know if you're okay or not. Didn't see no videos. Didn't see no lives." Yeah, well, hey, there's speaking of the devil. There's JB right there. Hello, JB. Thanks for the call the other day. See, Justin was worried about me too. Good to see you too, Sean. Okay, so Unfinished Project setting the second record straight here. He's not a YouTuber, but he plays one on YouTube. There's Skip's Dark Hollow Garage. His link. Go make sure you check out Skip. Got that beautiful Le Mans, or Tempest, as he calls it. It is a Tempest, but no. I'm more of a Le Mans type person. This looks like a Le Mans to me. JB's little shop link. Thank you, Tim. Shugu. I see you let anyone in here, even Shugu. Who the hell mentioned that the other day? Oh, I happened to look at Brian Cabral or something was talking about Shugu. He starts popping up on my feed every now and then, and I can watch about 25 seconds of it, and I got to change it. Hi, Skip. Won't make it to No Name Nationals this year, but look forward to all the channel footage. That's cool, Skip. I'll be down in Tennessee, man. We'll go have lunch again. Me, you, and John. Maybe your wife. Well, I don't know if your wife will go along, or his wife, or whatever. We should make a day out of it, or at least a lunch day anyway. But we'll do that because you're not far away from there. I'll be there for a week after No Name. There's Shugu's link. Where is the No Name Nationals? No Name Nationals is in Sikeston, Missouri. It is on, let me see if I can, I'm all messed up here. September 21st to the 23rd of this year. Can one of you guys put up the link for the No Name Nationals, the Square site or whatever. There's a flyer on there you can look at. No, it's not going to show up. Darn. Anyway, that's where it's at. Anyone heard about ASL? No, I haven't. I hope he's doing okay. I haven't heard anything. There's the No Name National Square site. He goes click on that site. You don't have to purchase a ticket or anything, but you can get a whole lot more information there. There's spectator tickets. There's event tickets. In order to get and participate in the event, you have to have 500 subscribers, and then that's what we do here is we try to help the people that don't have 500. Try to help them. There is 38 specials link. Thank you, Tim. There's Whiskey Racing link. That's my nephew. Go check him out. How's working life? Skip. Anyway, here's the No Name National Square site. Oh, ASO was on John's live last night. Oh, cool. You mean was he in the chat or was he on the live? Because I got busy last night. I didn't get to watch very little. Every time I go to hop on John's live last night, I get a call at work. I'm at work on when that's happening. In the chat. Okay, thank you there, Racer. I like the cookie. POS. I keep up with ASO almost daily. He's doing okay, but still has a lot of health issues and needs our continuing prayers. God bless you there, ASO. Working for the man and not in my own shop sucks. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do, right? Skip. Hey, what did I have? I think 28 hours of overtime this week. And 28 the week. I've been working overtime since, man, I usually work overtime for about a month, and then I'll take a couple weeks off and then hit it again. This time I've been going for a couple months. No problem there, Tim. I understand. I'm sure everybody else does too. UP, how's the winning going? Is he still winning stuff? The luckiest, or the winningest non-YouTuber plays a YouTuber on YouTube. Did I get that right? Richard better than Charlie Sheen. All right. Things have calmed down here a little bit. We'll me and Dean Stevenson keep up with him daily. Huh? Where the fuck have you been? Hello, cousin Mike. Well, I just took a break. That's all. Been working a lot of overtime, helping a friend, and but I'm back. I should be here every weekend now. We'll see. As long as work works out. Work works out. Hey, there's Mac. Hello, Metal Art Customs. Make sure you get their links up there, Tim, or Unfinished Project, or Skip, somebody. Hi, Landon. All right, let's add this to the stage. Where are we at? This here is John Wilburn's channel, and most of y'all know John Wilburn. This is the official channel of the No Name Nationals, and then this here is the No Name 500 contenders right here. We got RT 211 Racing, Buff Del Campo, Indirect Connection, Riley's Junkyard and Petting Zoo, Engine Light Garage. He was in here a little earlier. We got Max Wedge, Dick Dastardly, and Scarlet John here. He was here a little earlier. Most likely still here. And Mean Street Mopar, right? He's gained a few in the last couple days, but I see he's starting to put some videos out now. And I wanted to say that, with the videos, Engine Light's still here. With the videos, there was a saying going around, and I just added it to the videos. Many videos, many chances to get subscribers, right? Few videos, few chances. No videos, no chances. So just keep that in mind when you're doing trying to get subscribers. The more videos you got out there, the better chance you have of gaining a few. All right, so, and then we got the Blue Grit Garage. All right, we're going to go jump on those guys first here. I watched this one video here the other day. And, I wasn't subscribed to him. I am now, though. Okay, I have one almost daily. But a subscriber. Who wants fish for dinner? Lars. So anyway, I was I just saw that he was joined in here. He's got 110 subscribers. He's got 11 videos. Not doing too bad for 11 videos. But I watched this. Let's see if we can put it up here. I don't know if it'll play. But he has the Falcon.
I'd like to go something bigger. The Caltrack bars
Mm-hmm.
later on.
He goes over
Right now, it's just kind of
the Falcon. My dad had one just
everything
like that
very correct.
many moons ago. And then I think this was cool here too. His tow rig.
A year and a half ago, and kind of just decked it out for camping in and take it on the road.
You get alongside. Parking lot's a little tight here.
He goes by
302.
Yep, this
Talking
is a
about,
302 with C4 as well.
this car and
So I'm running the same engine, same transmission.
this hauler, but this was a neat thing he has here. Hang on. You can see it.
Here's the biggest thing a lot of people like. Pull the door
That
open.
was cool.
Oh my God.
Yes,
Step
that
comes
was
out.
that's
Oh, the new cars have that.
Yeah, they had this in '69. It's factory.
how about it? Hey, I see somebody, the James and James show. Hello, James and James. What's up, Buck? How you been, brother? I've been good. How you been? Long time no see. Look at here. Long time no see. There's James and James link. Go check that guy out. He's pretty fast. Then make sure you slow your eyes down so you can see, so you can watch him go by. Justin, you better go fishing. That's because he said he wanted fish. He's hanging. Mac is hanging at the shop watching the cruise in. Oh, that's cool. Gotta go. Appreciate y'all, you folks. All right, Skip, thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. I'll talk to you soon. No doubt Unfinished Projects. I'm about to be back in action here shortly. Hey, Cousin Cletus. Hello, Cousin Cletus. Don't forget to check out the James and James show. All right, where are we at? Looks like he likes the road race, the Street Creature Part 2. Got a 71 Plymouth Duster Hemi autocross car. I don't know if that's his or not. I'd have to watch it, but got a couple cool things going on there. 70 Maverick walk around. Tacoma, Spirit of St. Lemons walk around. All right. Do we got Blue Grits Garage link up there? If not, I'm going to put it up there. There's Cousin Cletus's link. Paste. There's Blue Grit Garage. That's hard to say 15 times fast. June 15th is the meet and greet at my shop. All welcome. Just bring a classic vehicle. Oh, wow. I won't make that. June 15th. I doubt it. So anybody in the Ohio area, check out Metal Art Customs. He's having a meet and greet at his shop. He just put that shop together. Hello, Vic. Having supper with the family, birthday dinner. Happy birthday to whoever. And hello, family. Okay. All right, so make sure you check out Blue Grit Garage. Here's his link right here. He's at 110 subscribers. He needs 390. So, you know what we didn't do? At Blue Grit Garage, we are a father-daughter team who mess around with our collection of clunkers and go to wicked car events. Cool. He's got 111 subscribers now. Oh, that's because I just subscribed. Most likely. Let's see. We'll reflow 112. I thank you, and I'm sure he thanks you. All right. Next up. Main Street Mopar. Excuse me. Paste. Hey, that's awesome, James and James. I sure hope to see you there again. It was a lot of fun, and we'll have some more fun. Hope everyone's doing good and just popped in to say hello. See everyone at No Name Nationals. That's awesome. Howdy, Buck. Hope everyone is having a great weekend on grilling duty, so I'll be in and out. NSB Custom Cars. Hello. Oh, that Hemi Duster video is doing well for him. Oh, okay, cool. There's Main Street Mopar's link. Here it is again. Because, unfinished projects quicker at the draw than I am. The Hemi Duster video is doing good for him. I'll have to check that out. Make sure y'all check that out from Blue Grit Garage. What do we got going on with Main Street Mopar? I saw you put a couple Mopar 440. You got 100. Let's see videos here. 1,500 videos on the road to 500 in my Dodge D440 4-speed. That was 10 days ago. 4 days ago, big block 502 or underdog 318. What should I do with my 73? I watched that video. I told him, I says, get whatever you got running that's available and stick it in there. Drive it around the yard. Film it. You can always change it. Those cars aren't that hard to work on. What's landing here say? Blue Grit connected, brother. I heard it. I heard, though, if grits are blue, don't eat them. There's NSB Custom Cars link. Make sure you go check them out. He's putting that newer Hemi in that Mopar. Can't remember what it was. Was it a Dart? A Duster? I forget. Don't get old because that forgetting stuff just gets worse and worse. I mean, for me anyway. It might have been all the lacquer thinner and carburetor cleaner and stuff I've been huffing all these years too. Brake clean. All that neat stuff. Stuff that's no good for you. So what's he got? He's got 74 videos, got 162 subscribers. I'm just one guy trying to get my Mopar projects cars up and running. My main car is this 84 Diplomat, the Deputy. My other cars include 86 Dodge Dima, 50, 73 Plymouth Duster, and an 85 Fifth Avenue. I'll take the 85 Fifth Avenue. Oh, a Hemi Belvedere. Okay. Thank you, there, Unfinished Project. '66 Belvedere is getting the Hemi. Well, I think I only ever saw the engine compartment when you're dropping that down in there. But thanks for the update. Modern Hemi. Modern Hemi. Has it got a Hemi? I was thinking, who's that ELG? And then here he is right here, Engine Light Garage. Oh my, I'm a little slow. All right. That's Mean Street Mopar. His link is right here, or here, or here. And go check him out. Uh-oh. Mac's getting ready to drop a 2008 Hemi with the E47. 47E, right? Automatic transmission and 66 Fury. They're pretty cool cars too. I think that's the same size car, same car as Daddy's Money Garage, isn't it? All right, there's Mean Street Mopar. There's John, the four-eyed Cuda. Scarlet, four-eyed Cuda. Same platform. Oh, cool. That's such a beautiful car, isn't it? He's got a really nice description. I have a 71 Plymouth Cuda. Stock is 383 HP, big block, 727 trans, sure grip. Highly optioned car, 2 fender tags. Doing minor restoration work as well as some performance and efficiency upgrades. What does this mean? I love driving the car, and it appears to be a numbers matching car, so I don't want to ruin it. There's Scarlett's link right here. Okay, 47.9 Ultra Bell, 400 big block, either 451 or 470 stroker will go in their place. I don't know if I ever get there, but hoping that when it's done, I might be able to hit 20 miles a gallon. Cool. All right, that's John's about page. He's got 62 videos, 235 subscribers. He was putting a data logger project together where he was taking different different data from your engine, like temperature and battery voltage and oil pressure. That's what he's working on with a Adreno. There's a RPM Victory, Plymouth Cuda. He also there was there's the data log RPM thing that he was collecting, but I'm gonna see if I can find it. But it was a really cool video, and these he had a plug burned up under the dash right here. Making a replacement under the steering column. That was really cool. Didn't know they had connectors like that, different colored ones where you can plug them together. Basically, got a lot of neat videos here and explaining different things that he did, and Goes through in pretty good detail. So go check out Scarlet, the four-eyed Cuda. His link is right there. NSB said the Scarlet Cuda is awesome. He lives about an hour from us. Been trying to meet up with him. Cool. I'm just waiting until I sell one of my vehicles so I can get a few things for the Ranger to make more videos. I'm at a standstill right now. Well, you can make videos of just about anything. Ask me. I've done all kinds. Just short videos, and I put videos out of putting shelves together in the garage, and they did okay. John should do a fender tag decode of Scarlet, one short for each code, and show the feature on the car. Such a great car. Yeah, that ain't a bad idea there, JYD. You can put the list up there and show where it's at. That's pretty cool. I never thought about that. Engine Light Garage, we know how that is. We seem to have misplaced our time and money. Yeah, that's right. Oh, you're welcome, John. I'll be back. I'm going to hit the cruise strip for a little bit. All right, Metal Art or Mac, we'll be here for a while. Probably going to shut her down around 8 o'clock, I think. I got to go to bed and get up and work in the morning. Howdy, John, and you're very welcome. Yeah, I thought so too, Scarlett, because every time I get on like the E-Bodies thing on Facebook, E-Bodies Club or forum or whatever it is on Facebook, they're always talking about the fender tag, and those guys know all that stuff. Unfinished Project's another one that he could tell you paint codes and all these other codes and rear ends and engine, all that stuff's in there. It's a two fender tag car. Is when the cruise is over. I usually hit it a few times and sit at the shop. All right, Mac. Hope to see you a little later. So anyway, there's Scarlet, the four-eyed Cuda. Make sure you go check him out. He needs support. He needs 265 subscribers. What's JYD saying? That should be good for about 30 some shorts. You could even do a comparable code that were options on other codes. Ooh. He's Unfinished Project is not an expert, but I play one on YouTube. That's how he wins all them prizes too, is knowing what the fender tag is. Either that or he's on YouTube with this hand and he's on Google with the other. I don't know. All right, who's up next? There we go. Max Wedge, Dick Dastardly. What's he have to say there? Mopar assembly, nostalgic racing, and just goofing off trying to enjoy life. All right, Max. I'm glad to see Max is back in it again. Max is a dear friend of mine. I met him through the YouTubes. I've been up to see him so many times, and I hope to get to see him again here. It might not be till September, but I get up that way, I'll stop in. So Unfinished Project. So you went to YouTube University too? Yeah, I'm a YouTube body man certified. There's Max's link. Make sure you go check out Max. That's his blue car right here. The blue one there. I don't know if you can see it. The second one back. Let me get rid of this. I think now it will show. No, it's not. There it is. That blue one right there is, I think that's his buddy he goes to visit. I missed that one. Did a driveway burnout. He did a burnout on my YouTube that one night. Thank you for all you do to the automotive YouTubers community, Buck. Well, thank you there, cousin Cletus. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's just it's fun. Plus, I get to talk to all these guys, and I mean, I've been doing it so long now. It's I don't know, it just feels like second nature that I want to do it. Okay, so there's Mad Max short crane cams 1.5 versus eBay 1.6. What the F? He's trying to organize his tools. Distributor drop-in shortcut. Wow. Shorts Red Max. Oh, there's a Red Max wedge. Mind control. I saw this one, the Shorts Header Collector extensions paint. He has some good music in there. He's just bucking with us. There's a t-shirt there. He's just bucking with us. Buck does it. So, oh yeah, impulse buying. About that guitar. Guitar. Everybody thought it was like an oil pan or something. It was a guitar. What kind of car is this steaming pile? 460 Ford Camper, first start in a year. So he's got 152 videos. Make sure you go check him out. Max Wedge, Dick Dastardly. He's been a Mopar man all his life. There's his link. All right. Next. There we go. Engine Light Garage. He actually needed to paint his chair. The extensions were an afterthought. Is that what that was? Too bad he wasn't here listening. This here is Engine Light Garage, where we play with cars and other random stuff. 278 subscribers. And let's see, videos. Just got a 2002 Honda Accord gadget upgrade. We got it back. Here's a new car. The new build. Working on an old car. This is your official call out, Southern Juju. What did we just get? Mini bike build. There's the Ranger he was talking about earlier. That's what he first started with. All right. What's Mater got to say here? Just got home, and what the fuck is this? There's another shirt. What the fuck is this? Buck does it. Hello, Mater. This here is check in, or yeah, not check engine light garage. Did I say that earlier? Check engine light garage. I always think about it, but it's engine light garage. Let me put his link up there. Oh, YouTube. Oh yeah, unfinished project. Already got it. He's right here. There's Engine Light Garage's link. Make sure you go check him out and check his videos out. And another thing, people's, if you watch their videos, at least leave some kind of comment or an emoji or something. That helps the algorithm get their videos out there. You know, because YouTube's not looking for people to watch your video. They're looking for videos for the people that they have. All right. So people are searching for videos because that's what's happening with a lot of my older videos now. Because of the way I titled them, they're getting hit with searches. You know, like I could put, the Cruda gets an engine or something, right? But nobody knows it as the Cruda, but us people here, you know. But if I put 1970 Plymouth Barracuda, aka the Cruda, that 1970 Plymouth and Barracuda or Cuda are key search words that people will put in. You got to think about it when you search like Google or whatever. You know, when you go to try to find something out there, you have to put certain key search words in there, and then that will help people find your videos. Because, like I said, YouTube's not going to go out there and search for people to watch your video. They're going to search for videos that the people want to watch. Hey, there's Colleen Tebow. Hello, Colleen Tebow. She's driving home 35 minutes. Hi, Colleen. So anyway, let's check in. Oh yeah, check Engine Light Garage. That's Engine Light Garage. Make sure you go check him out. He needs support. He needs 222 subscribers. Here's Mohawk. Hello, Mohawk. Colleen got the package. Thank you. Mr. Mohawk, to you, pal. All right. Riley's Junkyard and Petting Zoo. Has anybody figured out why it's called the Petting Zoo? Junkyard and Petting Zoo? I haven't. I know he lives close to me here, but I haven't got in touch with him yet. Same way with Testa. Testa's not that far away from me either. I really need to get out there to see him. I got a 72 Skylark with a 427 4-speed, 69 Electra, 81 Trans Am pace car, 71 F100, and numerous other adventures. Streams every first and third Friday from 10 p.m. to whenever. Moonrunners. 301 subscribers. Oh. He had 299 when I put him in there. There's Riley's Petting Zoo. Junkyard Petting Zoo link is right there. Oh, look at this. It must be Mohawk's birthday. Happy birthday to you, Mr. Mohawk. How old are you now? Like 39? Mater saying hi to everybody. Mohawk saying hi. Colleen Tebow's link is right there with the half pint. All right, so this was a funny little short here with his dad. His dad's always getting him into different adventures, I would say. Skylark Roof Part 1, taking my pace car Trans Am to the car cruise. Actually, he cruises right in the town I live in, or well, near the town I live in. The 427 gets a paint job. 427's coming together. What else you got going on here? You got the 427 back. Okay, so we got that back, and then there's a couple of videos of I wish I was 35 again. Yeah, well, sometimes I think I'm 16 yet, and that don't work out very well. There's Mohawk's link. Make sure you check Mohawk out. This was pretty cool. Skylark Winter Wonderland. The Snowlark, he calls it. The Snowlark, not the Skylark. He's out there playing in the snow with the Skylark. Got that Monte Carlo. Got a whole bunch of neat stuff there. Go check them out. That's Riley's Junkyard and Petting Zoo. There's that Trans Am Daytona. I always liked those cars. I used to like the 85 IROCs too, but yeah, they grew away. Next up, indirect connection. This is Jason from Indirect. There he is right there. Welcome to Indirect Connection. The channel will cover most of my junk, including 66 Satellite, 67 Belvedere, 65 Valiant, and the occasional ATV trip mods and reviews to my daily 2020 Ram. I'm also on another channel in Rabbit Transit Garage with my brother from another mother, Jay. I'll continue building stuff on that channel, as well as Jay will visit here. Thanks for watching, and remember to like, share, and subscribe. There's direct connection. Yeah, indirect connection. Now, I worked at the Dodge dealer years ago. It was direct connection. Then I guess it changed to Mopar Performance. Did it or not? I don't know. But I remember seeing a whole lot of direct connection stuff back then. I really like this Chrysler 300 he has here, teaching the next generation a trick.
See that, everybody's?
I always thought they were cool.
Pull it and hold it.
There's he pulled that 400 apart. That was in rough shape, man. Got a clunk in the Ram. He's checking out this 71 Dodge Challenger. He didn't buy it, by the way. Oh, it's your golden birthday. Ah. Upgrade your starter. Got a light switch that was melted. There he was assessing the big block Mopar out in the snow. My core engine is broken. She's plugged. Heater extension. All right. He's got 56 videos, 345 subscribers. He needs 200. No, he needs 155. Right? There's Neverboard. Hello there, Neverboard. So he needs 155. He's not that far away. Then make sure you check out Indirect Connection. Here's his link again. He does some tech tip stuff too. There's Neverboard's link. Make sure you check him out. The S10 man. See, now that's who you got to watch out for if he gets hooked up with JB or what was the other guy's name with the green one? Technician Troy. That'd be the S10 gang or the S10 Mafia, right? They got the Tunnel Ram Mafia, and they got an S10 Mafia. All right, that's Indirect Connection. That's who's next? Oh, Buff Del Campo. Him and Kim Fixes Things are doing lives every week. I thought some of the stuff they do is pretty cool. I just watched one of his videos. He does a lot of tech stuff too. And I found out that he worked on aircraft wings or something like that. He designed them. I don't know. He's a pretty smart cookie though. We work in and out of a small home shop, mostly automotive, but sometimes tools or equipment. There's Buff Del Campo's link. Well, he's only 2 away from 400. The S10 gang. Yeah. And Kim Fixes Things link. Thank you there, Unfinished Project. Factory defective weld. A few thoughts about using a 110-volt welder. That was an interesting a little video that he did there. I like that. I got a couple tips out of that. Crashed, uncrashed, all about inexpensive water-based paint. You even got dinosaurs behind him. Car show in Clarksville. Great stuff from Kim. He did that whole Slant 6 engine build. Went through a whole lot of stuff there. Let's see, where's his lives? He does lives. Yeah, look at all the lives. 10 days ago, 3 days ago, 2 weeks ago. I think he does it on a Tuesday night, so keep an eye out for him. Mater says, hello there, never bored. Let's see, did we get him any? Nope. All right. That's Buff Del Campo. Did he start this year? I think he did. He's been at the Donating Nationals, but I don't know if I don't remember when he started his channel. Did I tell you Ty Higgins made it through? Congratulations, Ty. Buff Del Campo. And here's a guy. RT 211 Racing. He come up through the rank or up through the pack pretty quick. I wanted to look at something. Hang on a minute. I wanted to see when he came in. I know he came around somewhere around hope it was later than that. There's RT 211 Racing link. Yeah, he had 188 when I first ran into him. He had 100 on, let me see, which one is this? 236. When I wrote that up, so that was March 30th. He had a little under 200 subscribers. Now he's got 440. So where am I at here? I'm lost. Oh, there we are. Okay, I got you. But he's doing a lot of stuff with the eliminations. He's a big bracket racer. His home track is Sikeston, Missouri. Skelton racetrack now. So that's where if you watch his videos, it just sort of brings back memories of being there. Yeah, his car is pretty quick, isn't it, there, JB? Elimination rounds. He did torque converter testing and torque flight quick rear clutch check. Not a complete rebuild. Quick update on the car and converter situation. There he is. Converter swap follow up. He's a big numbers guy with the time slips and stuff. Goes through it all. His about page says amateur foot brake bracket drag racer, mostly just for fun, and also trying to get to No Name Nationals this year. The car's a 73 Dodge Challenger. It's a pretty low budget and simple street strip setup. That's cool. It is a nice car. I don't know if you can see there anywhere. Maybe this one. He's gone. There you go. All right. That's RT211 Racing. Make sure you go check him out. He needs 60 subscribers to run in the event. And he got 29 videos. Uh-oh. There it is. It's back. I lost my screen. Okay, let's wrap that up. And don't forget, John Wilburn is the official channel of the No Name Nationals. So if you've had any problems, there's right here is the No Name National Square site where you can sign up. John's email address is in here. If you have any questions about anything about tech or whatever, shoot him an email and he will get back to you. And with that, we'll shut down the review. Any questions, comments, concerns on any of the channels we just took a quick look at? Anybody want to see anything? Here's John Wilburn's link. You always stay there, and if you have anything to do with the No Name Nationals, you should be subscribed to his channel. There's JB's little shops link. Hey, Sean. All right. I'll keep it there for a little bit yet. And then that way, if anybody has any questions or wants to see something, let me know and I'll bring it back up. And now we'll put the link up. We've got about an hour. If anybody wants to jump in. Pin the message. Boom. Message is pinned. Let me go find. That's that one. Let me go this way. I wanted to find Nivlak 57's link. Put it up there. Hey, look who it is. Hello, John.
What's happening, Buck?
Oh, not much. Just try to get back in here and look at some channels and chat a little bit.
I caught some of your review there. I saw Ross's Challenger.
Yeah.
I've got the shirt Dakota one last night right here.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, I missed a lot of your live last night. I only got a couple minutes here and there.
I thought I'd jump in and say I've been watching.
What?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, sir.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say I've been watching the No Name 500 guys. I want to shout out Mean Street Mopar. He's trying. He's got the needle moving, but he's at 150. He's at 161. But
yeah, he just because when I set the live up, he is at 159, so he just gained 2 in the last day.
Yep.
And then a couple other guys gained a few those last couple days too.
Blue Grit Garage has been doing some good stuff. He's been covering some stuff. Autocross car. He's another one that's having a hard time getting the needle moving, but he does good stuff. And
yeah,
any of them watching, I just want to say, if you just keep at it, it might not seem like it, but some stuff will hit and then it'll grow and then it takes off. But you got to stay with it, have faith in the early stages.
All right. Well, I was just saying there was a saying we used to say, it was about something else, but I related it to the subscribers. Many videos, many chances to get subscribers. Few videos, few chances. No videos, no chances.
Yeah.
And that's worked. That's how it's worked for me. I've got a lot of videos out there, so I got a lot of subscribers.
Well, Buck would know. You started with 50 some when you registered for
23.
23. I think it was 50 some. I looked at it a few days after, but yeah, okay. I knew you started with,
yeah. It was. I think it was 23 when I first signed up.
Yeah.
But I actually, when I first start coming around to your lives and No Name Nationals and stuff, I only had like 11.
Wow.
And then some of like Big Mike, I think he was number 11. Big Mike's Hoopty Barn,
Wow.
and then
Wow.
and then Barrows and on NSB, all those guys. You know how we all jump in and help each other in the chat. You know, when they see somebody's channel, they'll Shop Cat was another one. He was one.
Yeah.
He was to promote me.
I like Shop Cat.
Oh yeah. He was one of my beginners.
His winter is just now getting close to ending because he's in Canada, you know.
Right.
So,
Well, he's actually neighbors with Cold War Motors. If you ever saw Cold War Motors.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's his neighbor.
Say hi to Mohawk and 38 and Constitutional Corner. This is a Constitutional Corner back here, believe me.
That's my son there, Constitutional Corner.
Oh, really? That's cool. I
Yeah,
like that name.
Yeah.
I like that name.
23 is his magic number.
Unfinished Project is in here. Never Bored S10 Addict and Mater.
Yeah, as a matter of fact,
Chuck
I
E.
signed up for the No Name Nationals on May 3rd or May 5th or something that year. I was a latecomer.
Yeah. So how many subs do you have now?
I just hit 7,318 or something like that.
So you got 7,200 and almost 7,300 subs in 2 years and 2 weeks.
7321. I just gained like 4.
Yeah, that's
you know what's crazy? Yeah, you know what's crazy?
What's that?
I just had a comment on the second video I put out before I even knew about putting the titles in and stuff, you know. And I remember when I had them couple of videos and Buzz and you and Blake and those guys all said about the description and the title, you know, for being searching. So I changed a lot of those way back then, and now a lot of my older videos are just popping up because of the titles and the descriptions and the key words that I put in there.
I notice every now and then, you know how your studio will show your top 3 videos at any given time?
Uh-huh.
And occasionally, I have the same ones usually are pretty popular, but occasionally I'll go in there and I'll see one from years ago because it just took off because of something working in the background. James is here. What's going on, guys? I saw you make a comment that said you'll be back. Stuff with Cletus. Yes, 123 days and 4 hours and 58 minutes to be exact.
Yeah. Yes, the year is flying. I know. I was just saying. I can't believe it. April 6th was the last time I did a live. I mean, man, time just flew. And I thought, man, I want to come. I was excited to come on live again today because I haven't done it in so long.
Well, James, how was married life, Big James? Because I know your anniversary is going to coincide really close with the No Name Nationals.
Maybe that's what they're going to do. They're going to.
So just Mopar Joe, James and James, Don and Wendy, all of them have anniversaries real close around the No Name Nationals.
Okay. Oh, Mopar Joe does too. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Joe is really close too.
I see Big Block 402 got Candy Cane up and running again.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Steven's a good dude.
Oh, I know. Matter of fact, he's the one that got me that 455 engine for my Buck.
Really?
Skylark. Yeah.
I like it.
I picked it up at the No Name Nationals that first year.
Oh, that's right. I've got parts. You know, that I might be bringing Mean Street Mopar some parts. I could be bringing them to Sykeston. I have at least maybe one transmission, some other stuff, a rear end housing. I use it like my, parts shipping part, right?
Uh-huh.
So when I find I got a grill. I got a lot of stuff coming to Sykeston this year too.
Well,
I work it out and get it paid and all ahead of time, and it all shows up there. And I'm bringing
James,
stuff too.
James says Candy Cane's going to run good.
Well, good deal, James. Well, I'll tell you what, you bring a lot to it. I mean, that enthusiasm and good attitude and all of that. And
Yeah, he's a fun dude, James.
well, what I like is there are people who set a good example, have a good work ethic and show people, what getting after it's like, good sportsmanship and just doing it right. To me, it's great having those people in the pool. They set a great example and they lead that way. I think it's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for it to get here. And what, like 124 days, it's flying by.
The more people we get like James and like Cletus, like you, and these guys who they get it done,
Yeah.
they just get it done, and then the calendar takes care of itself. If you do your part, you'll get it done, and the calendar won't even come into play. I mean, it's amazing how that works.
Yeah,
it's almost like the best thing you can do is to forget about the calendar and just do your stuff.
Right. Yeah. I know that first year I was worried about the calendar. I was worried about my 500. I was kicking butt to get it all done, get a car done to get there. And then I was ready to go in the middle of August or something like that. I was like, okay, I'm not going to dig deep anymore. I'll do little bits here and there just so I have a car that'll run.
Well, James asking about updates, rules, or classes. I will say we're going to have 28-10-5 heads up. Depending on what happens this year will depend on how that class may change for next year. We're going to have a bracket on Friday like we always do. I'm going to add a second bracket on Saturday morning. But the biggest update to things are the rules for the monkey bike class. So go to nonamenationals.com, go to the bottom of the page. You'll see the download of the rules on the monkey bikes. They have been liberalized considerably. I mean, you know what? James and James said, nobody said we could do it when we started. I'll say this. I have a lot of channels who'll register that are way behind on subs. I've seen a lot of that, like literally 100 channels probably. But you figure out real quick whether or not they're going to make it. They get a certain rate of gain going. And once I saw the rate that you guys were putting out content, I'm like, these guys will do it. That's when I knew it. You figure it out after they've been around for a week. That's when you figure it out.
Yeah, those guys kicked butt that time in what was it, like 2 or 3 weeks, and they had their 500.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We used to have it figured out exactly. James probably still remembers. I just remember that they did it right. They did it with their own content, working hard, doing their thing, staying after it. And when they do that with the No Name 500, that they do that with everything else. See, that's a big thing a lot of people don't think about. People who will do that with that kind of challenge probably do that with all their other stuff too. And it tells you they're going to have a car that'll run. It tells you that they're going to be dependable and all that stuff. 18 days. That sounds about right. Yep.
Whoa, Dean Stevenson. But there's the link for the No Name National Square site. You can find all the information out there. All the rules and stuff are there.
Big James, if you would send me an address and I'll send you some No Name National stickers. Make sure you get some. We got some new stuff we've been circulating.
18 days. Are you staying warm, Dean? Oh yeah, it's starting to go winter down there.
I've really enjoyed watching the amount of diversity within the No Name 500, not just even the No Name Nationals altogether, but just within the No Name 500, I find really interesting. And what it's shown me, one of these things that, I wouldn't have had any idea until I watched it, was it doesn't really have anything to do with what kind of cars you have, and it has nothing to do with any of that. It all comes down to the players themselves.
Yeah.
and their attitude and their ethic about things. It all comes down to that. And it's been a really interesting study in what people do. I don't know. I find it interesting.
Yeah, this is a great community. I mean, you just look at it when you just like in the lives in the chat, everybody's always saying hi to each other and seeing how they're doing. And just Dean just popped in here and they're busting on him about how cold it is down there.
Well, that's a culture. You create a culture where people actually care about each other and want to come to the event to see one another. That's the big deal.
Yeah. And the cars.
Yeah, the cars are the nice byproduct.
Yeah. I mean, even when I was a mechanic, I used to remember people's cars before I remembered the person.
Yeah, Jethro is in here in the office. I've caught him at a very unusual time of day. He doesn't know what to make of this. Normally, I'm live on Friday night, and he's all off kilter. He's been barking and coming in and out of the office.
Yeah, I'm only going to stay on to about 8 o'clock and then roll out. I got work again tomorrow morning.
Oh, I hear you. Well, you're trying to stack the wood while you can with overtime and such, right?
Oh yeah, and I'm doing very well with that. Yeah.
Right on.
Well, you got to grab it while it's there too. And
That's it.
And right now, see, our vacations go from June to June. So what happens is if you don't use them, they make you take them. Right. So when people are off, then there's openings to grab overtime. So that's what's happening with me right now. I saw this guy the other day wrenching with Ray. I said, "Who the hell's wrenching with Ray?"
Yeah, well, right? we know that guy.
Yeah, that's Punisher Lamont. Hello, Ray.
Punisher Ray.
Yeah, I was going through my subscribers and I saw wrenching with Ray. Who could that be?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Best community on YouTube, period.
I know a guy whose last name is Ray, W-R-A-Y. He could have wrenching with Ray, R-E-N-C-H-I-N-G with W-R-A-Y. He could have it like that.
But today's Mohawk's birthday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was born in 62 and he's 62 today, so it's his golden.
That's what I say, yeah.
Our first responder, Damien. Mac is back. The Mac is back. He's having an open house at that garage he put together. That's up in Ohio. So if anybody's in the Ohio area, look up Mac Metal Art Customs. Be in June 15th or something like that. All he says is bring a classic car.
Yeah, Mohawk's birthday.
How high can Ray wrench? Unfinished is back.
He is back.
First, g'day.
I'm watching. One thing that always catches my eye on YouTube is when people do transmission videos, right? Is I'll almost always stop and watch one of those. So Kim Fixes Things got one out, did a 2-part teardown on a 727 today.
Okay.
And Kim is fearless. Okay. It was a fearless teardown, but it has everything apart and the valve body apart at the same time, just like scattered about. And I have never done one that way until doing one with Cope.
Yeah.
Not the valve body, but Cope will disassemble one like that. It's just like throw it all in the basket. But the thing is he knows where everything goes right out of his head. We're talking 650 parts.
Yeah.
Valve center torque plate on average, pretty close. He just throws it all in literally just dumps it in a basket and just goes back with it, right? And not the valve body. And she did. I was like, the valve body was kind of.
Yeah, I've done that with, doing small block Chevy heads and, all that stuff. Just throw everything in a can and figure it out later because, you've done it so many times. But
It weirded me out
transmission,
to do one that way the first time, but then after that, I kind of got with it, and I realized, a lot of this stuff, it really it is like a puzzle when you're honest about it. The stuff doesn't have more than one way it goes properly, so it's all right.
what's James say? You could probably do it
Yeah.
blindfolded.
Yeah. I actually, one of these years, I want to try that. I think I want to try that.
Oh,
Some things you
blindfolded.
have to do where you can see like the measurement of thick, like your clearances and stuff.
Yeah.
Actual assembly you could do blindfolded.
Well, if you did it all and then just took it all apart and laid it there and then did it put it back together.
I don't think it'd be that hard. But you would have to be able to see to do your clearances.
Right.
Like I don't think I could Ray Charles the difference between 85 thousandths and 110 or whatever on a drum. Yeah.
Hope is a bad dude.
Actually, I got one of the CRT retro shirts. I have several of these, by the way. This same exact design. Cope had a bunch of them just rat holed somewhere, and he says, "Hey, man, these will fit you." He's like, "Okay, cool." I probably have 8 just like this.
Wow.
So I'm probably going to do is I'll probably wind up giving 1 or 2 of them away because they're cool. They're retro. They only made, I guess, I don't know if he made more than one run of these or not, but it's got his cornet on.
Right. That's cool.
That cornet comes back out this year.
Yeah.
So this is an OG shirt from when the car ran the last time. And now it's coming back out. So I will probably give a few away since I've got a bunch of them.
Yeah. Is he going to try to bring that to No Name?
You have to ask him.
Yeah. I was just curious because I'm still going to try to for the cruise, but I don't know if that'll happen, but we'll see.
This is a 727 small block transmission. I've got a couple small blocks and a couple big blocks and a few 904s.
Yeah, I ended up with 3 of them.
Well,
one came with an engine, and then the other one was like it was $100. I couldn't pass it up. So
I see that. I've in need of one of those shirts. Ray, there's plenty signed up. I haven't looked. We're on par to have, about the same crowd. It's tough though when it's a lot of last minute signing up though.
James got some surprises.
Yep, I bet.
Oh, I missed One-Eyed Cat coming in here. There he is. Hello, Don.
Don, that guy's phone number on that grill was wrong. He gave the wrong phone number. Unfinished Project fixed it, and I sent it to Wendy. So hopefully we can. They're working on getting me a grill for my van. There's a guy on Marketplace that has a grill for my van, a really nice one. It's reasonable, and he's right there where Don and Wendy live, same town. So I'm trying to get that worked out.
Yeah, sometimes it works out. I still haven't heard about it from that other guy.
Man,
and
I never saw that ad.
Yeah, I never sent him another message either. I thought, well, if you want to be that way, then fine.
Yeah.
Because I just saw some other wheels and tires. I said I'll take them, and then they never answered me. I looked, and they were sold, and I'm like, you didn't even tell me they were sold.
Yeah.
But that's how that thing goes. Some people are good. Some people aren't.
You know that when he said free, and when he said free, but I want to keep the valve covers and intake. See, that to me was a flag right there because he has a use for the valve covers and intake. Clearly means he knows there's value in what he's giving away. Right?
Right.
Because if he didn't see any value in it, he wouldn't be keeping any of it. So I think he did that to jerk people around for fun. I really do.
It's possible. Some people will, like if they sell it before they get to answer me, they'll let me know. Sorry, it's sold.
Yeah.
I mean, I appreciate that, but when they don't answer anything, that's when. But I don't give up because you just never know. Sometimes the deal is there. I found a bunch of them. Where's Barrows and Irish Outlaw hiding? Barrows, I haven't seen much of Barrows. I mean, he usually does the live on Sunday nights.
He's with the grandbaby today.
Oh, okay.
He's got a picture up, I think, on his community page.
Yeah, smelling the roses. I saw that. And now Irish Outlaw, I haven't seen him for a while.
Jay, he did a live from his truck a few days ago. I think he's just busy.
Oh, okay. Barrows is cutting cords of wood. So Ray says he's going to make some passes and not break stuff. Well, there's always a goal. There's Irish Outlaw Garage link.
There's Jay. Jay was another one. He emails me a couple of years ago, and just with boundless enthusiasm. Hey man, my name's Jay, and I've got this Pontiac ambulance, right? And he had, I don't know, 30-some subs, right?
Right.
And I said, yeah, man, go for it. Make content. We look forward to seeing you there. Leave the rest to him, right? He took off.
Yeah, he had a slow start too, I think, and then he took off.
Yeah.
Because I remember doing some reviews on his channel, and because he had that Chevelle or Malibu or something, that blue one with the big hood scoop. And then he ended up with the Javelin, and
I wonder if I could find that.
It's amazing you can do three 10-inch poles sticking out of a tree. Maybe he's a little shop. Oh, that's
Yeah. Here's Jay's first email. He's been discussing with the family about registering and coming down to have some fun. It'll be the perfect build for our 68 Pontiac ambulance, Hearst coroner's car. But I have 4 cars. 500 subscribers or I'm not coming. He says 133 days isn't a lot of time, but I've been in worse situations. Thanks for your time. I'm currently at 59 subs. Was 65, but he made some AMC purists mad. Doesn't sound like him, does it? I'm just doing it for fun. I was doing it long before I bought a GoPro. So there you go.
Yeah. Well, Junkyard D has a question for you.
I don't know yet. And we got to still talk about that because, of course, we've had, 100 people tell us 100 different things. They all want to come up with a bracket that suits their exact situation. But we got to figure out what's best for the event.
Yep. James in that rod is right behind John.
That's it. Right there. That is the rod that went through the block. So ideas for the bracket. We've had ideas like you doing a manual transmission bracket, right?
Okay.
That sounds all great and fine. I kind of am leaning toward would like to do a beginner's bracket. Somebody who's never entered a race before bracket. But the thing is, it's kind of changing because the first year, I think we estimated 85% of people had never done that. So I don't know. There's a lot of things. And these people want all these classes finely tuned to their car. I'm like, yeah, but then you'll have a small bracket that, I don't know. What we really need is more call outs. And the problem with that, the second year was that the first year, everybody figured out the hard way that your person you call out has to have as much commitment to be there as you do, or it doesn't work.
Right.
And so we saw a lot of that.
Well, and I had a lot of fun last year with the call outs at the track.
Oh, yeah, right.
Like Big Mike had a neat thing going where Ron announced it over the loudspeaker. Anybody want to race?
Yeah.
T-shirts or something. I forget what it was,
Call outs to track are great. Call outs ahead of time help bring the audience, though. They follow in the journey of the call out.
I got you.
But it only works when you have two committed channels. And so James says, who I need to call out. You can do whatever you want to, man.
Yeah.
But that's the kind of stuff that it makes it fun. But I thought that after last year, Ray won't back there. Ray'll take some of that action.
Yeah, right. I bet the big block 402 will too.
Oh yeah. But I think a second bracket after we saw last year is in order. What we'll do with 28-10-5 is going to really depend on what happens this year. We've got some fast cars circling the boat. We have made it clear that we are going to enforce real tech, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, don't show up with a car that doesn't have the cage it's supposed to have. We're not a look the other way outlaw track like a lot of these people. I mean, it's that simple. Is there grace built into that? Well, sure there is. I mean, I'm not sitting up there running up in the tower hoping you break out by 200s to throw you out. I'm not doing that, right?
Right.
But, man, you can't be running a second faster than your safety equipment. So it'll kind of depend who shows up for 28-10-5 and what they do as to what 28-10-5 does next year. I keep having people say, well, you should split the class and have the street cars or the hard tire and then the hammers. I'm like, well, that's great. Where were you last year? We needed more entries. So if we get to that point, then I would love to do that. I would be all about that. If we had 32 cars for 28-10-5, I'd be the first person to say, this is awesome. Let's make 2 classes out of this. But we can't make 20 classes. We have an entire field of 120 cars.
Right. You need a whole week for that.
Well, the Rusty Nova, how quick does it go? How quick does the Nova go? I mean, you've got your ET brakes. And that's a problem that we have at Sikeston because, man, George Ray doesn't do any tech. Newport doesn't do any tech. Centerville doesn't do any tech. All these tracks around there don't do any tech at all, right? I have no idea what Beacon does. I don't know. But I know none of them do. And I know there's no tech at Sikeston except when we're there. That's the only time there's tech at Sikeston. And it's a thing, man. Like that Jake's Dragway, no tech whatsoever. They don't do tech at any of these. I'm pretty confident that they don't do any tech like it. They do no tech at Buffalo Valley. I don't think they do any tech at Music City. They just don't. And so when we, well, James, you'll get a time. Won't be on the board, but you'll get a time. If your car needs a cage, it's got to have a cage.
And me and JB always have a standing call out. Hey, there's Blake from
That's Bad Attitude Blake. What's
Bad
up, man?
Attitude Blake.
Blake must be busy. We're not seeing him as often, but always good to see you pop up in the chat.
Mohawk kind of put his taco down so he could say hi.
Wrenching with Ray says Mocan's getting more strict. I'm here to tell you, there's a video out there where a car got cut in half at Wilkesboro Dragway, right behind the driver's seat. I don't know what time it was running. It was clearly on a tear. It hit a post right at the scoreboard, right in front of some people watching, some spectators. A spectator got hurt by debris. The driver, if that car had gotten hit on the post 1 foot farther forward, that driver would have been killed, no doubt about it. I'm just like, just playing with fire as fast as some of these cars are. So.
There's Bad Attitudes link. What I just saw here. Oh, Junkyard D wanted. It can be smaller than a 28-10-5.
You can run smaller. You can run smaller.
Yeah. It's no bigger than a 28-10-5.
28-10-5 or 275-60-15. But I'll tell you, it's kind of tough when nobody else is doing tech to be the people who do tech like you're supposed to, right? Because from what I hear, all the tracks up north, they enforce it like they're supposed to. I mean, the Nelsons say that they keep a copy of your competition license on file. I can't imagine doing that, but they do. So we're doing what we're supposed to do, and we're going to do that whether anybody else is or not. Well, Ray, I'll tell you, that Punisher car is quick, and yeah, once you get down to, I don't have it in front of me, but once you get down in the mid fives, you're looking at going to a funny car style cage. Cars are just, you can make a lot of power these days, especially with turbos.
I think you put what'd you put in there, Ray? Did you put an LS in that S10, or was that just a 355 small block? I don't remember.
So here's the thing: as far as outrunning your speed equipment, you'll go through tech. Deke wants to know what you expect to run, right? And I'm not telling anybody you will or won't get away with it. I know one thing: I am not sitting there. I am not the cop hiding in the bushes with a radar gun. I'm not that guy, right? But if I see it, if I know it's quicker, then I have an obligation. There's a little bit of grace. There has to be, especially if somebody's not on purpose. But if you go quicker once, we put you on notice that we know that you've outrun your speed equipment. And that gives you an opportunity to, to whatever, adjust your time, adjust your dial it slower, call out the slower car, whatever you want to do like that. If you run quicker again, then that's when we have to tell you can't run anymore. But, we're car people first. I mean, we love cars. We love fast cars. So if you outrun your speed equipment by half a second, I mean, we might not be able to let you run anymore, but we can at least say, man, that was a great pass. We'll be happy for you. We can't have anybody getting hurt there. We have a stellar safety record, and we really want to keep it that way.
Last year, Deke told me what I would run. He was dead on.
You should slow small block Ford. You don't need a cage at 1150.
I thought it was once you hit 10s.
You're not at a cage at 1150.
No,
not quite.
Well, he's up there in Delaware, so.
Yeah, but but that's still universal.
Okay.
You can go to the to nonamenationals.com, and there's the latest AHRA rulebook revision there, and you can see where the cage is. Dallas has consolidated the bar and the cage because they were 3.5 tenths apart. So that basically you don't have to go in there twice doing that.
Ray currently has a 4-point and have been 649.
That's too quick for what you have there. But I'll tell you, you can put in a full cage and be kinder to your interior than you think. Perfect example of that, if you want to see it, look at that Fairmont wagon of the Nelsons, the Nivlac 57 Fairmont wagon that they have. You have to look at that car a couple times to even notice it has a full cage.
Yeah.
Because they have the bars so tight to the A-pillar, and they have it all tucked in behind the dash. It's really clean work. You'd be surprised.
He says anything faster than 1150 in the fourth. In a quarter mile.
No, that's not the case. I'm not saying you don't need one. I'm just saying the rules don't call for one. I'm trying to
Cage
think what is it
kicking
11.
at 999 and faster.
I'm trying to think what is 1150. I know that your harness, your seatbelt harness is it's either 750 or 735, and that might be what he's thinking about. And so a lot of guys, when they get to that speed, especially if they're planning on going faster in the future, they'll go ahead and do their cage there so they have better places to mount their harness. Now that is, we do see that. Well, that's exactly what I'm doing with the Dart Sport. It's never been quicker than 720 in its life. So it technically wouldn't have to have a cage either, but I'm going ahead and redoing the cage because if the car gets quicker, you want to get ahead of your safety. You get ahead of it instead of be behind it.
I want to put up Nivlac 57.
First responder, there's no cage for 9 seconds in the eighth. I can tell you that.
1149 in a quarter is a 5.
Ray went 1032 with no cage and yeah, you were way quicker than your than for your belts. Yep.
There's Nivlac 57's link if you wanted to go check out their roll cages.
Yep. Yeah, you do get a little bit of a break on the cage on firewall and floor pans if you have the stock body and you haven't taken the floor out or anything. The thing that a lot of people get confused on is that newer cars, 2014 and newer, that have all of the factory safety equipment, the airbags and all that stuff, they get a bit of an ET break on the cage, but it's because they have all that other stuff.
All right.
And people will say, well, that car doesn't have to have a cage. You're like, yeah, that car has 8 airbags in it too. That's the difference. And, know.
And it's built for a crash. It's made to protect you in a crash.
Well, here's another thing too. When they designed these new Challengers and stuff, they designed them knowing people will be doing 150.
Yeah.
Right. Some of these other cars, they never had any idea an S10 would be going 150. Right. I mean, so that's something to consider too. I'm always holding my breath when I see people running these old Ford trucks with twin I-beams going that fast.
Oh, wow.
That's hairy.
I never thought about that.
No, Ray, unfortunately not.
All right. Yeah, he just did an update.
It was so hard. I was up there. Buck was up there. We were both there at the same time at the Nelson's place. And Calvin said he was, he's at least got a sense of humor about it. He hasn't lost that. But he says, and this space right here is where my Studebaker should be. I'm like, oh, man.
Yeah. Yep. And they're still finding stuff that was stolen.
Yeah.
That was in the trailer. Stuff that you wouldn't even think about, right? Because you just throw it in there in case you need it,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a damn shame.
I kind of think that car is going to turn up, though. Eventually.
I hope so. He'd be happy just to get the shell back.
Well, we'll see what happens. Oh, cool. Don's got the that's on my grill. Right on.
Cool.
Thanks, Don. I really appreciate that. Hey, Don, how do you want me to get you paid? Do you want me to mail you a check or PayPal or Cash App or whatever? You tell me. And I will accommodate you.
Yeah, that's one thing that's been nice about the No Name National. I leave everything at the track, no worries.
There's the grill for the van.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to a round headlight grill. The grill that's in it now is not supposed to be in it. The grill that's in it now replaced the old stacked headlight grill.
Yeah.
So I'm going to the round headlight grill since I got to change it anyway. The one that's in it's broken and it's the wrong grill. I'm going to make it look more 70s hot rod van and less 1980s Free Candy Express. That's.
Oh, so do you have the headlight buckets and all, or you have to get them then too?
I gotta find it. I will.
Yeah.
Hey, Don, he's got the grill. Ask him. That's a great point. Ask him if he has the headlight buckets, because I don't have the round headlight buckets.
Right. Yeah, because I think the radiator support should be the same. It's just that
Yeah.
the buckets will be different.
Yeah. Well, in '78 was the last year of the flush grill, the aluminum grill that was flush, and then in '79 is when they wrapped the turn signals around like that. See that? And so
Okay, yeah.
yeah, so '79 up to '85, and then they kept that front end a really long time. But I'm putting the oldest grill in it you could get. So I'm glad there was a round headlight option.
Trying to be like Bob. Yeah, I worked at a Dodge dealership. Well, it was in 1980 and 81. So those vans were,
Yeah.
those
Oh yeah.
those grills and stuff were just coming out then.
Oh yeah.
But I was always into the four headlight.
Hey, yeah, that's what it had originally. It's okay.
Yeah.
I
mean,
like round
even
headlights.
even in the trucks, I like the four headlight. But the round ones are starting to grow on me.
I'm going to upgrade the lighting on it too. The headlights are so dim you can't hardly tell if they're on. Oh man, he's got a few vans sitting. Oh, well, now we need to talk with this guy.
Yeah.
We need some stuff. We definitely need some stuff.
You better email him a list.
I'm going to call him. Yeah. I needed some stuff.
Yeah, unfinished project. The quad lights rule.
Don, take some pictures of the vans that he has, because there's a few things I might need. I'm going to put a 46RH in mine. I will need the drive shaft, but I'm looking at a few different options. I don't know. Tony's Hot Rod Garage actually found me an 8 3/4 housing for a van.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, but so that'll require a shorter drive shaft than an 8 1/4.
Yeah, what about an inch shorter?
Yeah, Don, take pictures of what he has, because depending on what year it is, might depend on what I need.
There's Tony's Hot Rod Garage link. Hey, Does Nothing Special. Hello, Does Nothing Special. I saw a 60 Lark for sale earlier on my phone. It's north of you in Gray Court, South Carolina.
Yeah, on the Studebaker, check out the year, because just because it says 60 doesn't mean it's not it. Just like Brian Cabral, he tells you one birth year and it's not really his birth year.
Yeah. What a lad. He's starting to pop up on my feed every now and then. All because I watched that one video of Rich 220.
Oh, Rich is making plexiglass windows for his 57 now.
Oh, my.
With an angle grinder. And he's got one in there, and I can't post over there, but I wanted to ask, okay, now roll it up and down.
Yeah.
It's a good thing it'll never go anywhere, because I don't think you can pass inspection with a fixed window on the driver's side. Not here for anyway.
I don't know, but I thought about putting plexiglass in the Cruda, and I thought, no, that shit will just shatter. And
yeah.
So, and it ain't that much more money for Lexan.
There's Terry Grover.
There's Terry Grover. Hello, Terry.
That
Pretty good, my
plexiglass,
friend.
it looks really good when you first put it in, but it doesn't age well.
No, well, that's why I have to put them in, because the ones that were in there are all brown. You can't even see through them. They're all weathered. And there's paint and tape all over them. I knew you were watching Cabral when you called 220 Jabba.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if I think I got it. I did get it from him.
Lexan's a better thing. Is though, really with any of that, it's got to be a car that lives inside.
Yeah, yeah. There's Terry Grover's link.
I'll tell you what weirds me out though is if you have a Lexan windshield, that thing will start bowing and buckling at speed,
Yeah,
and that's kind of wild.
yeah. If I had steel fenders and doors and stuff, I might consider putting that car on the road. But since I don't, that's why it'll be what it is. Maybe someday I'll find a good deal. I doubt it though, because I think John Scarlett said that E stands for expensive.
Yeah.
E-body.
There is nothing
Just
cheap about
the road lamps for up underneath the front bumper. They want like $700 for the kit.
Oh, it's ridiculous. It's crazy. It's
It
crazy.
is. I mean, the ones that are in there are round, and they're smaller than what's factory. But it, I just put them in there for the looks, and plus it covers up that hole there.
There was a guy at our local track, which is now Ginger Lane, his unfinished project likes to tell you. But he had and I don't remember what year it was. I don't know. He had a Challenger or a Barracuda one. It was an E-body, it's a 7074 E-body. It was black, and it was one of the rustiest I have ever seen. Like you could probably take a junior football and put it right through the holes in the trunk lid out the bottom of the car. It was that rusty. Like it would never go through tech anywhere, right? He had a big block, he had a 440, I believe, and he was spraying it. This was before the low deck stroker thing was really a thing, right?
Uh-huh.
At 440, he was spraying it hard. The car still wasn't that quick. He ran like a 701, which for spraying a big block, that's pretty lame, right? But when it left, it would just twist up. Like the left front would come way up, and the right front would stay on the track. The whole car would I kept waiting for it to just break, like break a drive shaft or a tail shaft, a transmission or something. And he towed it with a Ram Charger, a 70s Ram Charger, 4-wheel drive, on this really heavy trailer. I don't know if it was like a skid steer trailer or if it was a mobile home trailer, but it had real high frame rails and no brakes. It had the Dayton hub axles with no brakes, pulling it with a Ram Charger, and the Ram Charger had the Carolina squat going down the road. And he would come to the track like that, had the wife and the kid, and he was a character. But back then, you could still do budget stuff like that with an E-body.
Unfinished project had a dart like that.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's that one he made a video of.
I had a Duster almost that bad for parts. I parted it out in the 90s. Yeah, he was something else. The best was the guy that had a Barracuda Grand Coupe base model E-body that he raced, and he pulled it to the track with a Barracuda convertible.
Oh wow!
And oh yeah, he had a regular 16-foot steel trailer, and he had it hooked to this Barracuda convertible, and he would tow it to the track with that from Pulaski, Virginia to Princeton, or Athens, West Virginia, all the way down the highway like that.
Wow.
Regularly.
It's the Florida squad, John.
Yeah, I know it looks more like a Florida man thing.
Lars is out fishing.
taking pictures was not the thing at one time. Remember, like back then, we didn't have the cameras on the phone to take a picture just whatever you wanted to at any time, right? But to think back, the photo album just of the tow vehicles would have been hilarious when I was a kid.
Yeah, that's what happened with me with the monster trucks. Back then I didn't have a cell phone or anything, and didn't have a camera, so I never got a picture of me with the monster trucks.
There's so many cool things I wish that we had cared more about taking photos of.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
You know, just like some of the cars my brothers had. You know, there's no pictures of them. I only have the one picture I have on my brother's 70 Cuda 446 pack. There's only one picture I have.
The young people today will say, "Oh, well, pictures didn't happen," but they don't realize it's like they have a phone with them all the time that has photo and video capability, right?
Right.
I know that I did not take one single photo at Princeton Dragway. Not one. Never even thought about it till years later. I actually tracked down and found the old track photographer, Phyllis. I said, "You're the only person I ever knew that ever took any pictures there." And she laughed. And that's how I got the ones of my car, like you'll see on my channel header.
Yeah. Somewhere somebody has a picture with me.
Yeah.
Yes, that's for sure.
Yep.
Because I used to run the ride truck down at Wildwood, New Jersey, down on the beach, and I remember kids getting pictures with me because I was the driver.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, that was a lot of work though, and hot because there's no air conditioning in it. We're out on the beach. Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, Scarlett brings up a great point too. That's a great point. We do the Kodak 110, and you have so many, and you scroll past, drop it off. I mean,
Yeah, you had to pay for pictures that were no good.
Oh, yeah. Yep. He's right. And you'd always take two if it was something important. You don't know if one will turn out. I mean, the whole world is different with pictures now. I don't think I ever have any video. I don't think a video exists of my first car. There are pictures of it. I have some pictures.
Yeah,
but I don't think a video exists of that car.
I know I don't have a picture of my first car, but a friend, this is pretty wild. A kid that I worked with at the one garage, I dated his mother when he was only a little tyke, right? And one day he comes in and he brought a picture with me standing with him and his mom next to my car. I was like, "Hey, look at that."
Tomorrow will be the 30th anniversary of the day I graduated high school.
Uh-huh.
And the only pictures I have from school I got a couple of them with me and my grandparents and my cap and gown. That's it. I was there all that time, but it's not like people posed for pictures. I would love to have a picture of the parking lot when I was in high school.
Oh, yeah.
We had my friend Shannon had a 71 Ford with 40-inch mud tires on it. My friend Dwayne had a Model A Ford with a flathead, the 9-inch in it. It was cool. I mean, we had some cool stuff in that parking lot, and I don't think a picture exists of any of it. It's just a bummer.
Yeah, when they say about all the kids back in high school had the guns in the racks in the back of the truck.
Oh yeah, that is specifically legal in Virginia to this day.
Yeah, but that was we lived in the mountains.
Yeah.
I mean, those guys went hunting before they came to school, and then they went hunting after school.
Yep.
And then you had the Camaros and the Novas and the Coronets and the Darts and all kinds of stuff in the parking lots. That would have been some cool pictures. I mean, that was something.
You bet.
Now I think about it, it was like a car show in the parking lot. You know, 'cause I
It was.
graduated in 1979, so there was 60s cars there. You know,
Yep. Hmm.
because back then you really didn't get a new car when you were 16 years
Yeah.
old. You got something that was 10, 15 years old.
When did you graduate?
1979.
79. Wow.
Yep. Yeah, even my son says we had hunting days off. Yeah, as a matter of fact, at work I get first day of deer off. Yeah. So then growing up, you know, the 55s, 56 Chevys, 57s, and the 302 Camaros and the Boss Mustangs and Mach 1s, and neighbor had a goat.
Mike said at high school they had a student and faculty smoking area. I was in middle school when the high school changed the law in Virginia that you had to be 18 to smoke, and they took the smoking out of the high school. I remember that when that happened.
Had exceptions for those who hunted. Oh, it's no hard or no hard
Unfinished.
copy.
But you at least have an opportunity to get the picture off your phone. If the picture doesn't exist, you can't do anything with it.
I graduated with 82 classmates. I don't think I forget how many people graduated with us. I know it was under 100.
Mohawk, my graduating class was 6.
Wow. Oh, Renegade. We had a smoking section too. We didn't. We weren't allowed to smoke. Maybe that was later.
It just seems amazing. I remember people smoking in the grocery store.
Oh yeah.
It's just,
yeah,
it was a
everywhere.
different world.
JB had excused absent days when it was tobacco season. Y'all graduated? Yeah, I did. I did.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you graduate unfinished project? Did you graduate high school? Smoking in the doctor's office? Yeah, I totally believe that. Yeah.
I remember the doctor smoking.
They banned the smoking at the high school for students in 1988 because that's when Virginia law changed, and I was in the 6th through 8th when that happened.
Go figure. Yeah, when I went to get my vaccination when I was a kid, that doctor used to smoke. And when you're in there talking to him,
Yeah.
we could chew in class as long as we didn't spit.
Oh. Oh. Man, I hate to have been a janitor there.
Yeah, no. I tried it once or twice. I could never do it.
No, never my jam.
No. Well, John, I'm going to jump off of here. I'm going to go to bed, get some sleep, and get to work tomorrow.
Well, thanks for letting me jump on and bother you. I thought
No, hey, it was great talking with you. Yeah. And we had a lot of fun last time we were together.
Yeah.
And,
this is when I get to socialize with Buck. So
yeah. We'll do it again. I'm going to see if I can get back on it next week and keep it rolling again.
Well, thanks, buddy. It's been fun. We'll do this again sometime.
All right.
Y'all take care. We'll see you.
Have a good night. And I want to say good night to everybody in the chat. I want to thank you all for stopping by. And remember to be good. And if you can't be good, be kind. We'll see y'all later.